In this episode, we look at optimizing conveyor belt configurations. Stay tuned! Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We are actually finishing off some of our mining infrastructure over here. I think this guy is on the brink of finishing. We'll finish it in the next few days. This is done, so this is filling up quite nicely with iron ore, which is awesome. That will still be a little while until we finish it. But I think this should be done now, so now we can actually arrange to get some workers up over here. And that should help us out a lot in terms of getting some more coal ore ready to go. Is this linked to coal ore? And that one should also be coal ore. Not that anything else can get in here at the moment, but I do like to, just for the sake of it, get that done. Now, I'll grab a couple of buses. So we are building plenty of buses, so let's quickly set up this line from over there to up there. You would like to please load and not unload, and here you would like to unload and not load, and make a start. We'll open up this line and say this is called Central Coal Miners. There we go. Save that. Make sure we add line spacing to the mix, and we'll do it. We'll add, I think, 2 more buses to that mix should do the trick. Actually, the mines take a fair bit of workers, so maybe even a few extras. Click it, assign it, Central Coal Miners. Start. Misclicking is such a thing. Over there, and assign and Central Coal Miners, and make a start, and maybe 1 more. So we'll do about 4 of them, I think, for the time being. Assign that to Central Coal Miners. Now 4 vehicles and make a start. So that's good. We have built a few additional police cars over here, so I'll grab this guy. I found a spot over here where I've built a secret police station but don't have any vehicles, so that's the one over here. So let's see about... Oh, crap. 1 misclick and you lose everything. Click. Okay, double click. Change depot, move it over here. Change depot, move it over there. Sometimes it kind of goes down, sometimes it doesn't. Yes, so we have a few vehicles coming in over here. Good, let's just get all of them in here. See, now it didn't close when I clicked it. Vehicles are starting to arrive. There we go. So that should do the trick over here. We're building a few extra snow plows. Maybe we can do a few ambulances, a few buses. Let's grab a couple of ambulances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a few buses. So we've just thrown a few out again. Let's make sure that we keep building the vehicles. I do like the fact that it can kind of stop the operation midway through. So how's this going? We have a fair bit of stuff kind of hanging out over here. Yeah, I think this is operating at a pretty decent pace. Getting a lot of UF6 ready to go over here. Now, I wouldn't mind actually getting these guys linked up as well. Let's see if we can't, if we go about doing something like that, paying for that, does that add some more people to the potential mix of getting here? Not really. Doesn't really do that. Okay, well, let's see what's happened at the other spots where we're making some, doing some buildings. Oh, excellent. Coal ore is running in here as well. So that must mean that we have workers up here ready to go doing the coal ore mine thing. Excellent. And this is built as well. So we could, well, what we need to do is firstly get the line, the fuel ship line. It's this guy that does the exports, basically. So once it kind of drops off over there, drops off over at, unloads there, maybe before it gets to the next one. Yeah, so from Balru, the next spot is stop over there, unload, whatever. Here we go, and save. So the next ship that comes through should be able to unload the stuff over there. Now, I think I do have a few ships ready to go. So let's quickly have a look. Our population is looking awesome. I do not, do I not? Let's have a look. Is this is just general cargo. I think there must be one somewhere. Let's go down here. I believe we had a little bit of a terminal over here, and well, that's a oil. Okay, well, let's set up a ship to be built so we can get that ready to go. Up at Durbansk, we come to the shipyard. Is this underway? We're missing mechanical components? That can't be right. Okay, but after the Frida, let's build the hopper ship. A couple of hopper ships, please, after the Frida. Let's just see, why don't we have mechanical components coming in over here? We have related vehicles coming in over here. The mechanical component line does no longer operate. Actually, a lot of the stuff being dropped off over here, we have a lot of stuff not being dropped off anymore. Let's just double check that one more time. Steel, I think, is still being dropped off, if I have a look, because we never changed the open hull stuff. Yeah. But all the other components is no longer being dropped off over here. So we need mechanical components, electronic components. Oh, crap, not again. Big wind power plant. Where? These little places that I've got is problematic. Really problematic, because we can't seem to get this sorted out. My understanding was this guy, and I think this guy was trying to do it. I think he was trying to do it because he just arrived. Okay, what I'll do is let's get a couple of extra helicopters in there. We've got a few parked around here. Do we need more? We could certainly, I would like to build one more of these and maybe one more of those. So at least we continue to building those. Give me this guy plus that guy, and we'll move them on over to that one. Maybe if we had more helicopters around, that would have been less of an issue. I think let's at least try that for the time being. So get that helicopter over here and that one, and that should, I think, get us some way to being able to sort that out. Sort out these fires that we're keep getting. Okay, let's quickly move down here. Actually, I was busy just double checking our distribution. So what kind of lines do I have that can actually just drop stuff on the way here? Let's just have a quick look. So rail distribution lines from Central to Virov. Vraska and Susbendi. Not the stuff that we need. Do I do a new train for it? I'm a little tempted to do a new train and maybe grab, have it come in here, grab some electronics. Because I think we've got a bit of electronics available here, right? Yeah, tons of it. Tons of it. So let's get an extra train to drop off stuff over here and then go and pick up electronics and take it back to the central hub. We should have vehicles available. Actually, That's been done. Let's throw a few more locomotives in to be built. Extra locomotives is never a bad idea. Okay, yeah, that's the one. Do we have a locomotive available? And on this side, actually, let's just grab all of this that we've got in here. So let's go here. And then we'll set it up. Come on, pick up over there and drop off over there and make a start. I'm gonna pick up the 6 there. And let's do it. Oh, they're all new, so I'll have to get it back in there, and then we'll move it on. Then we'll move it on. Okay, let's get it in. Get the line set up. Yeah, just the 6 wagons should be fine. There's a building on fire, and there we go. That's the one we're after. Oh, come on. I haven't checked out the settings yet. Someone's told me that there's settings that can kind of sort this thing out. But let's not go there right now. Okay, come to Central Hub. Load up for me on mechanical components, electronic components, fabrics, and electronics. Is that what it is? Let's just head on over here and see what it is that we're missing out on. Plastics, actually plastics. So pick up plastics instead. No electronics, but electronic components. Actually, that's awesome. So we'll pick up on those. We'll sort it out in a little bit more detail. Then you're gonna go, your next stop is gonna be over here, where you will unload electronics, mechanical, plastics, and fabrics. Okay, then your next stop is gonna be up here, where you will load up on electronics, and then you're coming back to the Central Hub and you're unloading electronics. Oh, that's beautiful. That is really beautiful. Now, with that one set up, that should sort us out, but let's quickly go into a little bit of detail. Advanced setup. So, the first one has to be... So what are the ratios that we typically need on this stuff? Let's have a look at these guys. So if I take a boat, takes so forget about steel. So mechanical components, and then plastics, and then fabrics is a tiny amount. So let's do at least 3 of them on mechanical components. Okay, then the next one we would like to do maybe a plastics and an electronic components and a fabrics. I think that's going to be all good. Okay, what we also need to do is all of them need to be able to take on electronics on the way back. Let's just make sure all of them can also take electronics. So I'm very sure that it's at some points some of these things won't actually fully unload, but that's okay. At least the the mechanical components should. But we don't really build as many boats as we could. So maybe that just means we need slightly more robust production line. So that's it. That's all sorted out. We're on the line, and we'll open up the line, and you can make a start for us, please. There we go. Now this line, pisses me off big time. There we go, and this is the one. Let's rename the line, please. This is going to be Central to Durbansk and Vraska. There we go. And make a save. Make a save. So now we should be able to get those boats up and running again. I don't think we need more than one train to do that. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good right over there. Let's quickly see, check our power plants over here and just see what's going on with our nuclear fuel availability. Oh, more than 3 tons. More than 3 tons. And any stuff in here? Yeah, a little bit of a surplus in there. That fills my heart with joy. If we move on over here towards this bendy, and we see what our numbers are like up here, almost 3 tons. Plus a little bit extra, right? Oh yeah. Nice. Okay. So that's awesome. That's awesome. That means our nuclear fuel is now doing its thing. The new coal processing plant is ready. However, we still have tons of problems with this, and I am wondering, we would never ever pick up on this. So what I am wondering about is if if this guy drops off, right? Drops off straight over here. There's nothing strange about that, apart from that these guys are also dropping off towards here. So that's as simple as that, okay? I think we can disconnect that and it should work. Right? It's giving me that flexibility, but we're really not using that. Okay, so that's the one. And that runs all the way over there. Then from here, what is the hold up? Because I think this guy isn't getting... It's not moving this stuff as quickly as I would like. And I wonder why that is. Is anything being moved over here? This doesn't do anything. So let's quickly remove a few of these things. Let's remove a few of these things and see if that simplifies things a little bit. So if I remove that one, it all comes over this way. To any of these. Then if I remove that one, yeah, that honestly doesn't do anything. This might help us run at a more reasonable pace. No? Still not really doing better. Still not really doing better. So this guy comes in here. It could drop off over there. Then it runs through this way and it dumps off that side. So where is the holdup, really? One thing that I'm wondering about is if we run 2 parallel lines over here. I do think it's doing a little bit better now, is it? I'm not sure if it's doing better. Why is it not actually filling up? Which one is output 1? For some reason, it's really not transporting as much as I would like. If we go back here, can we do... Oh, crap. What was this? Another wind turbine? It's down here. I still haven't fixed this. Okay, we'll fix this now. We're going to fix this now. This is getting ridiculous. We'll need to put a little town out down here. Let's quickly just go back and make sure that we are still funneling to all the right places. So let's just see. Are we confusing things a little bit? Where am I? Are we confusing things a little bit now with our setup? It's very slow. It's a very slow move. And I'm kind of tempted to maybe we redo this arrangement through here. Because we should be able to run multiple ones here, right? Really, we should. We don't, yeah, maybe that is what we need. Can we, I don't know, these guys are so so temperamental. Not sure that's ever going to help us, really. There's a lot of waiting going on for coal. A lot of waiting for coal. We've got all the coal or iron ore ready to go. It's just not being processed at a rate that is reasonable. So these guys are kind of parked up over here waiting to unload. And it's just not moving through quick enough. Is it because everything is getting a little bit? Yeah, it has to be. It has to be that. It just has to be. So I don't mind this setup where it's all coming in. Well, we're not actually loading it that way. But what we could certainly do is we could split it off. What does this actually do? That's actually an inbound. We could split it off so that... Oh, crap. Do we have firefighters on the way? Okay, we've got helicopters on the way. I just want to have a look at this. This is problematic. Where are my fire helicopters? Come on. How far away are you? Okay, they're coming in from the other side. Actually, that works really well. My fire helicopters. Good. Okay. Let's rejig this. Conveyors. Okay, so conveyors is a bit of a problem. I'm going to pause the game while I do this, and I am going to pay for all of this, by the way. So, I think one of the things that I want to do is get rid of this one. So then we'll have at least... Yeah, but the problem is bauxite and iron ore. So first we have bauxite, then we've got iron ore, then we have coal. Bauxite? Where is this going? So this is dropping off. Going over here. What the hell is it doing? What is this trying to do? What's going on with this? All of that should work, right? Oh, I do wonder what our directions of travel is over here. This is unloading. So it's going in. Yeah, it has to do this to get a loop to come back. So this thing runs into that general direction. So this is the direction that joins. Wow. What a convoluted mess. And it also means we can't get bauxite in from here. But that's okay. We don't have trains with bauxite. So that's okay. So that we can't get rid of any of that. That's convoluted mess. Then out from here, there's no need to do to take any of these guys out into that direction. This one is very rarely used. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go nuts here. Let's get busy. So one of them, well, we can keep the one. All right. The other one, Well, the question is, can we? And I do wonder about this power line. I could probably move the power line. Okay, let's see. I'm a little in two minds about how exactly we take this on. Yeah, this thing runs in that direction, and that's why it's... We've got the funny little loops in there. Okay, but this works fairly well. What we need to do is split off our operation from here. So this guy can move out this direction. Okay, get rid of these power lines. We'll run it over on that side if we needs be, and we'll move that one over if we have to. Similarly, I want to get rid of these power lines. It's in my way. We'll have to make sure to put it back though, or underground. Oh, it's just running in through there. Okay, that's okay. Now, let's see what we can do with the conveyors. I'm hopeful. We don't need to do too much. So let's go in here, grab ourselves this guy. Oh. If we do that... Okay. Think we may... Okay, well, what I'll do is I'll get rid of this guy. We'll run that one over that direction instead, because this is the one that's gonna drop off our... So this will drop off bauxite and... Ooh, bauxite, unfortunately, is not on this line. But iron ore is, and so that is good. So we can get the iron ore. Okay, no problems. I think, you know what? I think we're gonna sort this thing out. We're gonna switch them over. That guy, we're going to run off this side. Then from here... Really? Oh, crap. I hate it when that happens. It's really... This stuff is challenging to deal with in the most cases. So let's do in and out like this. Really? Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the road, and we'll get our connection through first, and then we'll get the road back in where we can. Just the one into one kind of thing here. Come on. I'll get rid of more roads. Until this works. Ooh, what? That's not the one, Bennett. Get rid of that one, and now, now... over there, and what we'll do is we'll hopefully get it all linked up again. Actually, to be honest, let's get rid of that one. Crap. I just want to make sure we try and line it up as best we can over there. I'm hoping that'll work. Give me my my little gravel road back here. Okay, now I'm gonna get rid of this guy. I think this will be better. And now, can we get that to work? We should be able to get it to work if I mess around with the roads. And to be honest, you might want to get the road out on that side altogether. Just thinking about it. Okay, now we should be able to get it to work. And commission. There we go. So now that gets coal out from that side. Now the only thing that we've got a bit of a problem on is maybe we should get... We need bauxite over on this side and gravel over on that side. Now the problem is there's a few distribution offices that's coming to get gravel over here, which we'll have to flip on over. So it basically means that we just need to move our bauxite over that way. Alternatively, yeah, that's what it means. That is exactly what it means. That's the only thing that that means. Okay, now let's try and make sure we get our road connections back in through here. That was not too bad. We should be able to run that connection. Let's pay for that and get that all sorted out. We should be able to get this one to come back in here. Well, we should definitely be able to get something to work somewhere. Okay, that'll do. It'll work. Now the only one we're missing is getting... Nice. There we go. All of those will work. What we do, however, need to do is just sort out our... let's get all of these guys built. That's not actually linked up. But that should work. That should work. Let's pay for this. Okay, we're still missing power through here though. That one needs to be built. Excellent. So that's working. Now, I believe we need to disconnect this one. So let's drop out that one. We're not going to use that any longer. It's all going to run that way. Now, this guy, stop storing that. Start storing raw bauxite. So let's just empty the whole storage. Thank you. That's a bit of a problem, but we're going to go and store raw bauxite over here. And on this side, we're going to empty the whole storage. And we're going to store gravel. Okay, and who's linked up to this? There has to be... Oh, there's construction offices that comes to get it over here. So that'll get in. So hopefully that means all of this stuff should move along. Oh, no, there's a section missing through here. And I'm thinking we have some power issues as well. Is that moving? Nah, not moving. We need to get that power linked up again. So let's just get our power all sorted out. This power just runs straight through here, but we can't get through that. So we might have to wiggle our way through here. Let's quickly do that. Get our power all wiggled through. That's a building, so that's not going to work. This is the problem. All of these things are buildings, right? Really? Maybe we can... There we go. Okay, so that's that power connection. Now there was a big one here, and I think we can just put it back. I actually didn't need to get rid of it. It should still be able to run in this very area through here. We've moved it over a little bit. We wouldn't have been able to build that with it there though, but they can operate all together. Now, does this work a little bit better? It's moving way more tonnage, way more per second, way more. So I am hopeful. Okay, now we had construction offices that came over here. So this is the Conveyor large aggregate storage 4, and this is the just large aggregate storage. So I have these guys probably wanting to go to places where they don't have. So what are the buildings that we're after? So gravel is, I see truck aggregate loading. Okay. So I don't use that? Is that correct? Someone's gonna run out of gravel at some point, and I'm not gonna know. So these guys, honestly, they don't use it? Truck aggregate loading number 2. We don't have a truck aggregate loading here, do we? Not linked up to this. Not linked up to this. That's quite interesting. Maybe we didn't even need it. Maybe I didn't use any of that. But I think this whole setup should be better. Which one is output 1? That's output 1? Let's fill this guy up first. It doesn't seem to want to do the trick. Nah, forget about the priorities then. It doesn't seem to want to work. But anyway, it should be quicker altogether, I think. And if I have a look at this guy, is it filling up quicker? Much quicker. Filling up way quicker than it used to fill up. Okay, that's really helpful that we've done that. Need to keep an eye out on how we do these things into the future, because at the moment it's a little... It's not quite great. But as long as we are starting to fill up some storages... Nah, not really. Should be okay. Okay, now the next thing we've got is down here. Just see what's going on over here. All of this should be busy, have everything all hooked up. It's cutting it pretty fine over there, buddy. Now it's taking a turn. Okay, that's okay. I wanted to come up and see what we were looking at. Oh, the boats. This Frida should be being built. We should have been loading off all of the materials that we needed. Excellent. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I like it. It's nice and full. And have we started unloading this area at all? I think we are. What is this guy doing? Loading up all of our electronics. That's Excellent. That's very good. Are both of these electronic facilities working? No, one of them is not even switched on. Let's start running both of them then. Not that we have the workers for all of it, but anyway, if we start running both of them, maybe that will help us a little bit with the electronics. If we come on over here and have a quick look at our electronics, it's looking better, looking way better, looking way better. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, small little village for this area down here. Okay, so what we need is, I'm going to pause it again. We need a small shop. But a shop that actually gives us a little bit of everything, right? That's a grocery store. This is a small... What? A small shopping center. Yeah. I'm not convinced. Let's get the modded one. There's a modded one that should work. Modded shops. Let's grab something small. Something like this is going to be awesome. This small 50s supermarket thing. Let's switch on this. Yeah, it's a good spot. Okay, that's the starting point. Now we would like the storage, please. So over here we've got that storage. Should have everything it needs. Okay, so let's get that one in, linked in over there. Now, let's get some roads. We literally will do very little. Okay, I'm going to go and I'm probably going to build this entire thing because what we'll do is we'll run... add out a little bit more that way. And then we'll probably need to run where could this go? Do we have anything to link up to over here? Not really. So we're not gonna do that. So let's leave it at that. Go ahead, pay for that. Okay, so now we need some facilities and some houses and stuff. So let's get that going. So facilities for these guys. They're gonna need like a... well, we can give them a pub. Probably closer to the site over on this side. And what else would they need? They need a bit of a hospital or something. So facilities over here. We need a kindergarten. Probably just a small one. I'm going to place it like that. We'll need a school. That's good. I like that. So there's a school and a kindergarten going on. We also need like a cinema or something. Yeah, we'll do a small library over where? Yeah, we'll do it on this side. Just so it's a little bit removed from all of this industrial stuff. There's a small library over there. What else do we have? So that's the culture. We need some sports facilities. Okay, let's do. We've got some modded sports facilities. So let's quickly have a look at modded sports playgrounds and things. It's a little big, isn't it? School gym, that's way too big. Want something small. Yeah, that's the one. There we go. That should do the trick. And now we'll just do a bit of a... Oh, we need a hospital and the fire department, of course. Okay, so now let's go over here. Emergency stuff is a small big clinic. This clinic should be fine. I'll slot it in over here. I think that's going to be absolutely fine. We'll slot that in, and over here I'll put in the fire department. Now, modded fire stations. Which ones do we like? 7 vehicles, 8 vehicles, 6 vehicles, and the 4 vehicle variety. Let's drop in that one. I do like that specific one. And what we'll do is we'll just squeeze it in like that. There we go. And now we just need a few places for people to live. I think that'll be sufficient then. So we're going to go with the smallest guys, these ones. Oh, but they've got their little road setups going on. Honestly, I don't like that. These vanilla ones all have roads on them. Okay, let's have a look then. If we go to modded residential, something smaller. So these are pretty small. These are like small little houses, things. One thing we're missing out on is heating, which we'll have to have a bit of a look at. So the only thing I can think of is these guys. These old 3-story ones. And how many do they have? They have like 48 workers in there. We don't need as half as many. So that's what I'm going to do. So there we go. That's our little area there. Now, what I do want to do is get one of those smaller heating facilities, one of these guys. Okay, let's flip this around. Not really going to help us out at all, but I think that should be okay. We should be able to get the guys to walk here, and it should be far enough away not to cause too much problems. Yeah, I think something like that should be okay. Put the heating plant over here, and I think that'll do the trick. So let's get a bit of a road connection all connected up over here. Make sure we get all of this nice and upgraded. Okay, let's build. I'm not gonna get the guys to come and build this. We'll build it this way. Okay, now the problem is immediately we'll have people moved in here already. So we're gonna have to make it lickety split, get some stuff up and running. Let's quickly get some walkways in place. Okay, get me my walkways going. Nice. What we'll do is we'll cut across on that side. We'll tie these guys in. Let's bring bring this up over this way. Good, good. And what we'll do is we'll build this one that way. Nice. There we go. We'll tie these guys in. That's good. That'll work. That'll provide access over here, over there. We should be able to run that one over this way. And get these guys to go out over that, in that direction. Hopefully that'll get the workers where we want them. And we'll run... Almost good, almost good, almost. And that's probably going to do us, right? That's going to do it for us. Let's pay for all of that. Now, the issue we have, we need this store to start selling some stuff ASAP. Okay, so that's all good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to limit the amounts. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll procure a little bit of stuff. No, this building is not powered. What I'll do is I'll procure a little bit. So let's get a few tons of that. We'll get a couple of tons of this, a couple of tons of that, and a couple of tons of that. Let's go ahead and procure all of that. So at least we've got the shops selling the stuff that it needs. It's running out of power, so we might need more power over here. That's not bad. So this should be okay. Now let's just stop that procurement. So that should hold us for a while we set up a bit of a distribution facility that's going to go back and pick some stuff up for us. So let's get a distribution office going. And then we probably need to end this episode. So get a little distribution office. Where would we find a distribution office? Really? How come we... Why can't I ever find... Some of these things are just not intuitive at all. So here we've got storages, right? But no distribution. Gravel, wood, construction. Ah, it must be over here. There we go, distribution. We're going to do a small distribution office. I don't think we need anything more spectacular than that. I'll place it in there. And then we'll quickly tie it in. I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, we'll run it. Oh, what the hell? We'll run directly in there. Tie this one in. Pay for that. Gonna need to bring some trucks and stuff over. I would like us to build this one. We're gonna have to bring... Oh, and firefighting gear and all of that would need to happen. What we do, however, need to do is make sure that... I'm not sure we have sufficient power for this guy. So what I thought we may do Building is without power supply. Okay, what we could do is let's build this guy. Right, how many workers? Only 8, right? I think that should do the trick. It's a pretty substantial building though. I like it. I like the idea of that. Can I just turn this a little bit so we... Yes. We could do that, or we could do it over here. I don't mind it over here. Oh, we need a free excavator. Okay, well then let's get the rubles thing going on, so at least we're gonna build it this way anyway, right? May as well finish it off that way too. Okay, so now we should have that should work now. So this little town over here is actually producing some power as well as doing some other stuff. It needs a few vehicles to come on over here, so let's grab the vehicles quickly and then we kind of finish it off from there. Okay, so we need... Let's come on over here. So we need at least one of these guys. Refrigerator truck. We need a couple of them, I think. At least. Do we need anything else to be delivered over there? Let's start it off like that only. We also need some fire trucks, so at least like these 3 fire trucks should do the trick. And we need some ambulances. These 3 ambulances should do the trick. There we go. Nice. So let's quickly grab all of these vehicles, pop them on over. Set up our distribution, and then we've got a small little town on the border over here. Does this time actually have a name? It's the border post. Someone wants to name this checkpoint, please let me know in the comments down below. Oh, this needs a road? Crap. Let's get the road in first. Okay, ambulance. Move on out. Good. Now we've got fire ladders. Ah, we'll need coal to be delivered over here. This is covered vehicles, so this goes over here, and I need one more dumper truck because we're gonna need to bring in coal. Okay, and I'm also gonna end up building this little section. Okay, that should be good. So that heating facility should heat this entire area. A little border town. Now, let's get a dumper truck. I need a dumper truck. There's one over there. Fly on over and let's assign you over there. So now we've got full on that. So what you need to do is you need to please pick up some stuff. Where exactly? So let's just make like so it pins it. Food and clothing and everything is actually right over here. So you would please come and pick up some stuff over there. That's your nearby. You would also like to pick up coal, which I believe is available right over there. So those two you can do. That should give you everything you need, and then you're going to come back and drop off there, and you're going to drop off over there, and you're going to drop off over there. And what we want to do is make sure that we've got 100% on those. And we don't really care that the source building has anything in or out or... Okay, now we're going to have some people working that spot. We'll have some vehicles joining us soon. Let's just have this one ready to go over here. Nice. This is a small little town. I can switch this off because we've finished building. Wrong button. There we go. There we go. So now, that's pretty good. And this town is pretty much run off of renewables. Not sure if people are dying or what's happening over here. But that's okay. So once these vehicles arrive, we can finish this off. And that'll be the end of the episode, guys. Is this generating any power? It is generating a tiny amount of power for the use in this building over here. I do hope it looks quite nice once it's all done. We could still add a few more buildings over there and a few more buildings down here, but I think that should be good. What I'm very keen on is making sure that we've got workers coming in over here. We just need to get all of the various stuff in place. How much coal? It can take 40 tons of coal, so that should be pretty good, I think. Crappy old heating facility over there. Yeah, here comes our ambulances and some of our other vehicles. So once this vehicle arrives, just want to make sure that we can load that. At the pub, we'll drop that off. Right, what's wrong with... Oh, we haven't actually added it. Why is the clinic on here? Okay, the clinic... There's nothing we'd like to drop off at the clinic. So let's do that. I've got the wrong one there. We'll unload, and what we'll make sure to do is unload all of those, but not that. Okay, but we've not got the meat stuff sorted out yet. The meat we should be able to switch on the meat soon. Okay, now I think we're fire protected over here. Meat also needs to do. Go and grab your meats. Awesome. We've got 100% of meat over there. What's the situation? It's not 100% of meat. So why? Unless the source is empty. Oh, hang on. There's no meat where... At this guy. Right? This guy doesn't have meat. Oh, it's pretty much out of meat. I think that is the issue. It's out of meat. Probably come and pick up the meat over there. Let's double up on the meat, so we can come in and pick up your meat over here. Nice. Okay, so now you should be leaving to go and get the meat. Excellent. Good stuff, guys. So we should get our first loads of everything going on. There's enough to kind of hold the guys over for the time being. We should be able to have this town look and feel and work quite nicely. People are stuck on the sidewalks as they kind of hang out around here. We can make this look a little nicer, but I like it. It's got a nice little feel to it. It's a semi-industrial on the border over here. And anyway, that's all good. Now we've built a few extra things over here. I think they're all up and running, doing their thing. Workers are available. This needs to be set up. I'll do that in between episodes. That's a shop. All of this is done. Everybody is rushing over to the shops over here, doing their thing. Lots of people going over for the sports over there. How many workers do we have available over here? Pretty good numbers on these guys. And we're up to at 100, almost 190,000 people. And again, still with 8,000 people without places to live. We can squeeze in some more residential components in here, or we can make a nice little park type plaza thing over there, or we can just do the park type on this side. Also possible. I think that's going to be fine. Yeah, we probably won't be able to get any closer over there. But anyway, that's all good. I like it. It's nice and dense, this, actually, and I do like that it kind of all looks the same like that, with a little bit of variety. That's good. And then the next step is we're going to have to start planning out over here for those people who don't have housing at the moment. So housing will be one of the things we do in the next episode. I also want to get this set up. That's going to be pretty good. Start moving that around, and I believe we should have a much better... Why haven't I seen a gravel train here in quite a while? So this is still not filled up with gravel, but I think we're doing much better over here. Yeah, look at that. Coal is good. So the loading of the coal is taking place pretty good now. Pretty good. I think this was it's a very good move on our part to kind of redo the conveyor belts. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!